Good afternoon, Liberty. It's a beautiful day. We have an amazing episode planned for you. To start us off, we're going to have a very special look at what people's plans are for this Halloween.
We're also going to talk about the new Letterboxd app.
Then we're going to take a look at the feature of the Bookmobile trailer that was in our parking lot last week.
And finally, we have an interesting interview with Miss Franke about the origins of the rooster outside of her classroom.
Well, it sounds like this is going to be a great episode of Eagle's Eye.
I agree.
And so with that, I'm Max.
And I'm Emily.
And Eagle's Eye starts right now. Happy end of October, Eagles.
Happy to see the weather finally starting to cool down. It seems like hoodie season took forever to get here.
Yeah, I hope everyone had a great time at homecoming.
It was nice seeing everyone dressed up for all the spirit days that led up to Hoco.
Speaking of dressing up, Halloween is right around the corner.
I'm looking forward to seeing all the Halloween costumes this year.
What are your plans for Halloween, Emily?
I'm gonna eat candy, dress up, and hang out with my friends. What about you, Max?
I'm gonna go with my friends, dress up, and hopefully have a good time.
Since there's no school on Halloween this year, I'm gonna miss seeing everyone dressed up.
Well, don't forget, Mrs. McFadden's preschoolers are trick-or-treating around the school on the 24th.
It's always so cute to see them walking around the halls in their costumes.
I'm curious to see what other students are going to be up to.
Who am I here with?
Reed Wells.
And what are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm going to be just a beach man. I'm going to be in Cabo.
Ooh, Cabo, okay. So that's what you're going to be doing for Halloween?
Yep.
Okay, that's nice, that's nice.
Hello guys, who am I here with today?
Noah Johnson.
Luke Swadek.
And what are you guys gonna be for Halloween?
Oh, answer first.
Go, you're the first part of the costume.
Okay, I'm gonna be 6.
And I'll be 7.
And what made you guys land on 6'7" for Halloween?
It's awesome sauce.
And it's just kind of an overall, just like a general like concept that everybody knows.
Amazing, I really love that. So what are you guys' plans?
We're gonna go trick-or-treating.
Yeah, just trick-or-treating around the neighborhoods.
I hope you guys have an amazing time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Riley Dieters.
And what are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm gonna be like bugs with my friends.
Oh, okay. What made you guys choose that?
I don't know. My friend sent it to me and I agreed.
Oh, okay. What are you going to do for Halloween?
Hanging out with my friends, trick-or-treating.
Okay. Hey, who am I here with?
Kevin Zamora.
All right, and what are you going to be for Halloween?
Scream. You know that Scream movie?
Scream? Yo, that's cool. Okay. And why did you pick that costume?
Because the Fortnite came out with Scream.
Okay.
Hello, who am I here with today?
Ansley,
And what are you being for Halloween?
a boxer.
And what made you choose being a boxer?
I like to fight people.
Do you win a lot of fights?
All of them.
I thought so. What is your favorite Halloween candy?
Starburst.
Absolutely delicious. Thank you so much. Hello, who am I here with today?
Caleb, Josue, Alonso Martinez.
And what are you being for Halloween this year?
I'll be Santa Claus.
What made you land on Santa Claus?
So I have a big stomach.
Okay, let's go. And how do you feel about people dressing up as other holidays for Halloween?
I think it's pretty cool, you know?
You support that? You support that?
Yeah, I support that, yeah.
And what are your plans this Halloween?
Get candy, hang out with my friends, and, chill.
What is your favorite Halloween candy, though?
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Actually, Reese's Pieces are the lightsaber gummies. You give me a bag of them, they're gone.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Well, it sounds like people are pretty excited about Halloween.
I was pretty excited to see everyone who dressed up for Hoco Spirit Week.
My favorite day was Twin Day. Mr. Parks and Mrs. Olsen's went all out.
Yes, it was such a fun week overall.
A special congratulations to the homecoming king and queen, Chandler Hurts and Molly Turnipseed.
And congratulations to everyone else who participated in the homecoming court.
Since we're in the season of Halloween, what's your favorite part of the season?
My favorite part is all the scary movies that came out this year.
Oh, Emily, have you seen the new Conjuring movie that came out?
Yes, it was so good, and I heard it got a pretty high rating on Letterboxd.
What's Letterboxd?
Why don't we take a look at a feature on the new Letterboxd app?
For some people, movies are an individualistic activity. For others, it's a social activity, but not in the way you would expect. Made for movie lovers, an app called Letterboxd, a virtual movie journal that can be used to rate, review, and list movies, is helping the film buffs at Liberty keep track of their favorite movies. Emphasizing the top 4 ranking system unique to Letterboxd, let's see what movies make the top 4 for students and why.
So number 1, I'm going to go with Waves.
Memories of Murder. The Truman Show.
Bullet Train.
One of my first top 4s is Interstellar.
Well, I just love Jim Carrey. I kind of grew up on a lot of Jim Carrey movies.
Because I remember when I watched it, I like cried so hard that my eyes were like really puffy the next day.
Number 2, I have to go Across the Spider-Verse. The Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Number 2 is probably Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? The Shining.
Lisa Frankenstein.
It's very like hero's journey, sort of Odyssey-like in that way.
Some Things I Hate About You. The third movie is The Thing.
Number 3 is a movie called Good Night and Good Luck. Almost Famous.
Pride and Prejudice.
Carpenter, they're like in Alaska, and it's kind of like Among Us.
As far as Good Night and Good Luck, Edward R. Murrow is like a hero of mine. I like stories about real people. I'm kind of a sucker for, I don't know, rebels and contrarians sometimes. So he sort of fits the bill for me in that regard, and I just think his story is really interesting.
My 4th movie, it's going to be Minority Report, is Banshees of Inisherin.
Probably Spirited Away. Perks of Being a Wallflower.
And then my other one is Scott Pilgrim.
I don't know, I watched it during my freshman year, like a lot, and I just really like the main character a lot.
These 2 friends who, like one of them just decides they don't want to be friends anymore, and he goes to some pretty drastic measures to make sure that they don't stay friends.
Judging films may seem arbitrary, but to these Letterboxd users, the whole movie watching experience is worth it.
I use Letterboxd because of my sister. She's a big, I'd say she's a film buff, and she likes giving me like a bunch of movies to watch every week, so it just helps keep track of them. I love stories, like period.
I love reading other people's reviews because sometimes they're really funny and they also like make me notice things that I didn't notice about the movie previously. No one reads my reviews, I just do it for me.
Every time I watch a movie, even if it's bad, I think that there's a lot of time and effort put into something, like creating something like that.
I think movies are like their own form of like, obviously like literature.
Like I see the good in every single movie I've ever watched.
I think time engaged in a good story is not time wasted, and movies are just a fun way to deliver that.
That looks like a good app. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, it looks like it could give some good movie recommendations for the weekend. Those actors have a ton of talent.
Speaking of local talent, it looks like there's a few up-and-coming events to students to show off what they can do.
I know the town show's taking auditions until November 23rd, but what else is going on?
They're also bringing back the Student vs. Teachers Lip Sync Battle on November 18th and the 19th.
That's an event I don't want to miss.
There's so much going on here at Liberty. It's such a fun time of year.
Exactly. Did you see the Bookmobile trailer that was here last week?
Geez, there's more? I saw it while I was in Mrs. Bryan's class. Let's check out the feature on it.
The Double Dog Bookshop is a mobile shop that sells books of all genres to people of all ages. Kelly Hartnett founded the Double Dog Bookshop in April of this year.
It's really expensive to start a retail endeavor like that, and so my husband and I just started thinking about other ways to do it, and he's like, what if we did a mobile store? And these little mobile book trailers are popping up all over the country, and so we thought we'd give it a try. We opened in April of this year. I went to a bookstore conference in January and I came home, or in February, and I came home and I said, okay, we're gonna do it. So that weekend we bought the trailer. In about 6 weeks of night and day work, my husband and I transformed it and opened on Independent Bookstore Day, which was in April.
The Bookmobile came to Liberty on Tuesday, October 7th, where students and staff could browse and buy books of all kinds. Hartnett believes that reading can bring us closer to new people, places, and perspectives. So many people are caught up in social media, and Hartnett believes that reading books is a way to experience something different and broaden kids' mindsets.
I really believe that books can change the world when people have access to books that have different perspectives and different ideas about the world. Reading really can change hearts and minds, and so the opportunity to bring the book trailer to people where they are instead of expecting them to come to me is a really fun opportunity.
That was such a great idea for a local business.
Some of my friends went and they couldn't believe how many books were there.
Yeah, I definitely underestimated it.
When I was there, I saw a Chicken Little book and it totally brought me back to my childhood.
Have you heard about the chicken coop in Mr. Korean's classroom?
I saw it when walking by his room. Speaking of chickens, have you seen the big rooster outside Miss Franke's classroom?
How could I miss it?
Let's find out where it came from.
Roger the Rooster is an icon at Liberty. Though you may not know his name, you definitely know his face if you've ever strolled down the 200 hallway. Roger stands outside Franke's classroom, greeting anyone who walks by. Let's dive into how Roger came to be the star he is today.
So he came from a student. So it was an inside joke, actually, that chicken right there. I brought to school as a bathroom pass, and the kids thought it was funny. And so they started buying me chicken stuff. And then a kid was at a flea market in Columbia, and texted a bunch of his friends and was like, hey, we got to buy this chicken for Miss Franke. So they ended up pooling all their money together and then buying it for me and bringing it to the school where I worked. And the kid who bought it, his dad was the maintenance director at the high school. So the night that he brought it home, they put it in my classroom. So when I went into school the next morning, he was just sitting on a desk waiting for me. I think it's really cool that students think about their teachers outside of school. So, you know, I hopefully made an impact on him and that made him think of me. So that's kind of a symbolic gesture. Sometimes they take pictures with them. Sometimes parents think it's funny. So I don't know, he's just, you know, what else am I gonna do with him?
The students at Liberty seem to enjoy Roger's presence. Many say hi when they pass him in the halls, and they laugh at the different clothes he wears. Next, we'll see what a student has to say about him.
Roger the chicken.
Rooster.
Yeah. Rooster. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I see him every single day. I say hi to him, and I love how he dresses up, and he's all festive, and he's just a bright, you know, presence to start my day.
I think kind of the same thing with the students. It's kind of a symbolic thing for me. You know, every time I see it, it makes me smile and makes me think about previous kids that I've had and, you know, kids that, I don't know, it's just kind of fun.
With Roger, when Mrs. Franke was hired, all of a sudden, Roger was outside of her classroom. We don't talk a lot, but mostly when I go by, I just kind of give him a, like that. I know he sees me. I just know he shows up a lot in backgrounds of different photos and different videos with students. We're glad Roger's here. He's been a part of the Liberty family for some time now.
All right, that's all for this episode.
Shout out to all the work our reporters put in these videos. They work so hard to produce the best content possible.
And thank you to our advisors and editors. This wouldn't be possible without them.
If you want more quality news, visit lhstoday.org and follow at LHS Publications on Instagram and follow our Twitter at LHSJRN.
Make sure to tune to the next episode of The Eagle's Eye for your update on Liberty-related news.
We'll see you next episode.
Peace, Eagles.